Hello everyone, Diego Escoriza here. Today I'll be comparing both Power Rangers, the movie video games for the Sega Genesis system and the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. And one of the things that I found um, weird, or I mean rather interesting about this is the content of both games. And not only that, but when I first saw this video, I noticed quite a few things that came to my attention. Right now, we're going through the introductions of both games as we speak. And I'll also be giving my opinions throughout the video from my point of view. And also in a personal level as well. Right now, I'm surprised because uh, as we can see on the Super Nintendo area, which is the right side, they are still introducing the characters, while on the left side, um, which is the Sega Genesis, is already introducing the story to the game. Which brings me to the first point. One of the things I saw that I didn't notice was the Super Nintendo game has no storyline. And well, right now we're gonna see both screens from the beginning, and it seems like both of them Kimberly was chosen. What I like is on the Sega game you already have the Kimberly already morphed, as on to the Super Nintendo side, she's normal. One of the things that I really noticed, though, is that when you're going up the stage, like if you wanna go up and down, for the Sega Genesis, all you do is use your pad up and down. However, for the Super Nintendo, you have to use the pad, and I believe it's the jumping button. I think just kind of stressing because it's out of the traditional way. I mean, it's much easier just uh, pressing up and down rather than pressing up and a button to have your character move up or down. Another thing is that we are seeing on the first level that Kimberly is fighting. Well, okay, so now she morphed. If you see the Sega Genesis, she's fighting Deuceman, which goes along with the movie. And there's a reason why they're fighting Deuceman on the beginning of the game. As to on the Super Nintendo side, there, she's just fighting the Putty Patrol. That's kind of funny. Putties on bikes. That's a new one to me. Anyway, you see, there's another part of the level. Okay, so I guess the levels on the Sega game are um shorter than the Super Nintendo levels. But here's the thing. You can see that the storyline. So now you're still on the half of Power Rangers the movie. I just love the storyline for the Sega. I mean, it goes along with the movie, believe it or not. And it looks like you're still on the first level on the Super Nintendo one. I guess they meant to make that game a longer game. For some reason. The thing I'm gonna say, because I had played this game, both games, the Super Nintendo game is rather a hard game. I mean, even if you're good, I'm assuming you'll have a hard time passing the the game, and I don't blame nobody because, I mean, I played it before and it's not the thing that it's longer, but they made the game hard. Oh yes. Okay, so now we're on level 2 on the Sega Genesis. And the next character that was picked was Tommy. And again, you're fighting Deuceman. So it is going good. I mean, it goes along with the movie. I don't remember seeing a boat. Oh, it's a ship of some sort. Okay, so right now we're finally at the first monster on the Super Nintendo version. Okay. So the monster's down. You passed the level. That's the end of level. So it takes about almost two levels of the Sega game to complete one level of the Super Nintendo game. So now on the second level, Tommy has been picked, and I don't remember seeing a boat throughout the movie. As a matter of fact, I don't remember seeing an aircraft carrier. And you're still fighting the Potty Patrol. But then again, the game was called Power Rangers, the movie featuring Ivan Ooze. So I have no idea of what's going on right now. I mean, I'm confused because it's the second level doesn't make any sense at all. But that's cool, seeing a party shooting a from. It's just funny. Sneaking parties. Huh, that's a good one. Para parties. New one. Oh yeah, parties on parachutes. That's why I call them para parties. Oh, there goes Tommy morphing. So, yeah. Weird. You know, at some point, I'm gonna go on by saying that at some point on this video, whoever was doing the Super Nintendo side gives up. And I'm not saying it because I'm saying it. I saw this video before, and yeah, after a while, it looks like the uh, the person just loses interest. I guess it's because the game's hard, or who knows. And I don't blame them. I mean, I would shut off the. I can't even go through the first level without getting killed, because I did play this game, and believe me, I mean, it's not a bad game, but then again, it's just because you say Ivan Ooze is on the game, um, it's not necessarily saying it's Power Rangers the movie, unless if there was something, like for instance, the Sega game, you could see Usman, and you could see the two, and you can see the Scorpitron and the and the other monster. So it gives you an idea. On the Super Nintendo, and even so, there's a storyline. On the Super Nintendo version right now, um, they didn't even show a storyline for the beginning, like they did on the Sega one. So I mean, yeah. Okay, so now they're about to face the first two monsters on the Sega game, the Red Scorpion and the other one. I even like the way they made the swords because they look just like the series. Now the movie ones, they were okay, too metallic, and but still. So I'm assuming they're both right now facing the main guy. Um, this is this other monster I've never seen before, never heard of it. And here's the other thing. This is the second level, and you still see the rangers. Oh, here we go. So right now on the second, the whoever did the Super Nintendo gave up because the screen stays with the continue for most of the video. So I believe he totally gave up. Yeah. Now, here's an interesting thing that's coming up on the Sega game. And we're going back to story mode. And this is from the TV show. Actually, I love the way they made this game because they combined the movie with the TV show, and there's a purpose why, as to um, as to Sega, or as to why they combined both the show and the movie, which makes it a good game. Um, So right now you have Tommy revealing himself to the other Rangers, and stage 3, the oh, I remember that. That was when Lord Sid took over basically. So now they picked Trini. I mean Aisha. I forget there were um, change of rangers, and I didn't pay enough attention. Um, but yeah, anyway, I'm gonna agree with or I'll go by record that the Super Nintendo game was not what people was expecting to be. Because I mean, yeah, it is a good game, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't offer much to say that it's Power Rangers the movie. Like the Sega one, at least you could see both the movie the um and the and the game. But who knows? I actually um had to look into the playthrough, and yes, you have Ivan News. But like I said, and don't quote me wrong, it's my own personal opinion on this. As I said before, so um, I'll leave you with this. And if you'd like this video or anyone other of my videos, you know what to do. Any questions, challenges, please let me know. And as I always say, this is Diego. Take care and peace out.